12. Guys, so proud of you. Those games are never easy, man. Those games are never easy. Going on the road, in the division, all that doesn't matter. You guys just step up and continue to win. Continue to win. That's all that matters, man. Continue to win and find ways to win. That's what it's about. So proud of you guys. Enjoy this, guys. Always enjoy wins on the road, man. No matter what, enjoy wins in this league because we earn them. We earn them, and we take every one of them.
Jags on 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's go.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Jungle Beat Podcast, episode 21.
21? Is that what it's called? Is that how you say it?
We're getting deep into the season,
We
buddy.
are. We're here.
We got a real treat today. We got our boy Darren from Chill Takes. What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. What's the word? I appreciate you for having me on, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Gonna break down the Colts game. Gonna preview the Titans. Should be a parade at the end of that. So
Right.
I'm excited. So cheers, boys. Let's get this in.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
They say it's bad luck to cheers with water. Whatever.
Nah.
Yeah, y'all were judging me when I walked in. I had the water.
No, he had no water, no shades. Like I feel naked in here. You know.
No, this is good. Everybody can see our face now. No, but no, I'm excited though because Jags held on. It didn't look pretty.
Right.
Didn't look the best game they could do. I do think, Liam and Trevor did mention it though. They said that they did dominate that game. They did move the ball.
Yeah, they definitely moved the ball. The silly turnovers,
The red zone
turnovers. You can't have those. I'm glad that they got it. I'm glad that it happened the way that it happened.
Yep.
Now in this situation, and not like that in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't afford that in the playoffs. Not at
Well,
all.
I think too, the other thing I was going to say real quick is I think the Colts game and, the Titans game coming up, I want it to be not that we needed a get right game because we're on a winning streak of, 7 or 8 games right now.
Just a bit of a reality check.
Yeah.
Reality check, but I also think this helps the team where, hey, we can humble ourselves a little bit. It shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah.
Let's take it out against the Titans. But what was your takeaway from that game?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's great to learn in wins,
Right.
Instead of learning in losses. When you win like that, it just you get better going forward. I love the biggest thing Liam talked about in his presser on the 4th and 1. We failed at the fourth quarter. Like I'm gonna say, like around that 5-minute mark, we couldn't put the game away right then and there.
Yeah.
He said that it was on his part. He could have caught a better play, but at the end of the day, we got to get 1 yard.
That was the QB sneak, wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was the
What?
Was it the QB sneak?
I think. Well,
thought it was-
here's
he
what
did it
happened.
twice.
Here's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened. So it was 4th and 1, and we talked about this in the past with Liam being too aggressive sometimes.
Taking the points.
It's 17-17. They should have kicked the ball. Take the lead. If you're in that situation, know when to be aggressive. We did get it on that initial 4th and 1. Trevor had that read option with ETN,
Gotcha.
and he picked it up.
Yep.
But we had another penalty, illegal shift or illegal motion.
That's what it was.
We got moved back. I think we had like a false start after that. And then Jacoby had that great catch on the
Yes,
sideline.
that's what it was.
On the left
Yes.
sideline.
Yes.
And then from there, we went forward and didn't get on the sneak.
Yeah.
But I agree. I mean, do you think Liam's too aggressive at times? Or do you like the aggressiveness?
I mean, at first, I used to like that Bengals game. If you go back, like we could have took so many opportunities to go score
100%,
points.
100%.
But it's the same message he's been preaching since game 1, right? He's going to put his players in position to win, and he's going to earn these wins. Like this is how you rebuild a losing culture, right? You go out there and put games away. The reason why Dan Campbell became Dan Campbell and respected in his league because he was going for it on 4th downs, and that's what Liam Cohen's trying to do for this team. It's going to pay dividends going forward in the playoffs, and for many years to come, he's our head coach.
Definitely.
Agreed. I agree.
Any other takeaways from the Colts game before we get into game balls or anything like that?
No, let's get it.
All right, awesome. So real quick, I want to give out a game ball. Each of us can kind of give one out. Guess first.
Ooh,
Who are you going to go with?
Oh, man, I'm going to go. That was tough. Man, on the spot. I'm going to go Jarian Jones.
All right, I like
I
Jarian.
like
Jarian Jones.
That's a good one.
He's been playing lights out. Everyone on the timeline when it was announced that Jordan Lewis went down with an unfortunate, foot injury. It was tough losing that veteran in the room, but Jarian was a really good nickel corner last year.
Yeah.
had to sit and learn from behind the scenes this year. But these last 2 weeks, really throughout the entire season, he has been stepping up big time in that nickel role.
Anytime his number's been called, he steps up.
Back-to-back weeks with picks, and they were game-changing picks, especially this Colts one.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, we just talked about that fourth down. The one thing that bailed Liam Cohen out was Jarian Jones.
Exactly.
He had that interception on the very next possession or series or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was huge, and that I don't feel like we ever – it was too close for me personally, but I think collectively we still thought, hey, we're going to pull this out.
Yeah. I think even when we were down 10-0, I don't think anybody was like panicking at all. I think that we know that we can move the ball. We understood what was happening, and we was just like, oh, okay, so next time we go down there, it's just making better decisions, like, you know what I'm saying, and not putting the ball in harm's way, and score.
What'd you think about the lateral?
It was a great play call.
I thought it was a great play.
I thought it was a great play call.
I thought it was a great play, but I also thought it was too cute. Like, it's too cute because they didn't convert it.
I mean,
but at the same time, like, we were moving the ball at will.
We were.
Like, just punch it in.
I think ETN scores if that lateral was completed. Maybe. I think that there may have been 1.5, 2 people there, but he at least gets the first down and gets into the, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And gets into like the 10-yard line at the bare minimum. I didn't think it was a bad play call at all. I didn't think it was too cute. I thought it was a gadget play that everybody runs at some point because the Bills ran it the same day.
Yeah, three teams ran it. Hook and ladder on Sunday.
Exactly. And another guy that's having a lot of success this year too with the Bears, Ben Johnson loves doing that. So
those gadget
plays. I don't
plays,
think it was too bad, but at the time I was just like, bro, just don't even worry about it. Just score.
But that's I hate those type of, because like bad play calls are bad play calls.
Yes.
It's a hindsight thing.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hindsight is 2020. Of course, it's a bad when it doesn't work. But if that worked, we'd have been like, oh, why isn't he coach of the year now?
Yeah.
Give him coach of the year right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you.
Come on, man.
All right, cool. So as far as game ball for myself, I'm gonna have to give it to Parker Washington. Back-to-back 100-yard games.
Yep.
He's really hot right now.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it in previous podcasts, but he just makes this offense so much more dynamic and explosive too.
He's the sugar in the coffee, man.
Yep.
The sugar in the coffee.
He's an amazing player.
I think Parker going forward is just going to get better and better.
Mm-hmm.
I like what's going on with the wide receiver room and just the offense in general.
Agreed.
Everybody's fitting into their own kind of spot.
Mm-hmm.
BTJ stretches the field. Jacoby's got that deep over the middle. Parker, little option routes, can catch and run kind of stuff. Strange over the middle, or I love what ETN's doing when getting the ball in space. So. I think the offense is great right now, and we'll talk about kind of what's more important too going forward. But who's your player of the game?
I'm right with you, bro. Parker's hey, hold on. Shot wood,
can't
carry
deal
water,
with the wireless.
That's always so hard,
water, baby.
I can only get him with the.
Parker has been playing lights out, man, and I really wish that the Colts would have punted him something really nice to return.
Yeah,
man, we'd really be talking about something completely different. Then he didn't really get his feet, like, you know what I'm saying, under him to get a return in.
I think he's been dancing too much lately.
Yeah, he has been dancing a little too much.
I don't want to say it because I love him, but he just goes forward.
Yeah.
Parker.
One cut, and that's how you've been scoring. One cut, get into your groove, and
he's
you can
in
just
that flow
tell
state
that
right now.
you can tell that he's in a. I was just about to say, you can tell that he's in that flow state, bro, and that flow state is taking him, and he's making the moves that feel comfortable, but not all the time is the best move. So like it works out in the end. He still is putting up 100 yards. Like, I mean, but go ahead and get up the field, bro.
He's hooping. Let's get into 3 up, 3 down.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored by Clark Spray Foam.
Hey, give them a call. They foam it all. Yes, sir.
So big thing, I think, for the first stock up, personally, I was a handful of guys, but I thought one guy really stood out right away. I thought Buster Brown played a hell of a game.
Amazing in coverage.
This guy, and it's kind of like what we're talking about with Jaron, these guys have to step up throughout the season. We all, I think, collectively agree that they're probably the weakest. Secondary is probably the weakest talent position on the team. On paper. But I think if you look at the numbers, I think they're playing probably one of the best groups right now.
No, they're balling.
Yeah,
100%.
Sure.
And Buster Brown should have had maybe like 2 picks right away.
Yeah.
And I thought he played well throughout the rest of that game too, with Phillip Rivers not being able to throw it really.
Yeah, no, I'm right there.
Down the field.
I'm right there with you. That was my first stock up as well. I thought that he played incredible in terms of like just breaking up passes and just playing through the whistle. He even came up in some run stops as well. Just sticking his nose in there, just being an all-around team player, being exactly where we need him to be when we need him to be there. But Buster Brown is low-key comeback player of the year for me. And he's been playing really well right now.
Hell yeah. Who you got?
I agree with Buster. He's arguably our CB1 right now. He's playing amazing football. I would go position group, defensive line.
Okay.
It may not be sexy when it comes down to the sacks, but they're stopping that run, man, and it's going to pay off
And
big time.
you know what's crazy? I was gonna go opposite it, but go ahead.
Yeah, they're going to pay off big time in the playoffs. I mean, like playoff football in the cold weather, you got to be able to stop the run. You know, if you look at the Jaguars' defense the last few years, even during that Saxonville year, we could not stop the run consistently. They have the number one rush defense for a reason.
Yeah.
Eric Armstead, Devon Hamilton, Trayvon Walker, Josh Hines Allen, they're playing great up front. And another game where JT has kind of been on the cusp of falling off a little bit
Under
this
100
year.
yards.
Well, under 100
100
yards. I think he had under 80 yards. Like,
Yeah, he had 74 the first time we played him. It had 70 this time.
Like on what, 20
70?
carries? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great football.
That's
up front,
great
so
football,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, the defensive line's a good one too. I think in general, when you talk about the defensive line, like you said, it's not sexy with the sack numbers. However, Trayvon and Josh Hines Allen both had a sack.
Yeah.
each.
Yeah, they did. They
And
did.
that needs to pick up.
It
You know,
will.
we'll talk about it a little bit more, but I think the two most important things going forward with this team, what I want to see them do really well this week against Tennessee, run the ball and get after the passer.
I agree.
100%.
Those are the two things
100%.
that are going to help you close out games in the playoffs.
Yep.
And we really haven't been able to run the ball that well lately, like at will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were doing that earlier in the season. We just haven't been doing it lately.
I think I slightly disagree just off the simple fact that Trevor's been running the ball kind of crazy as of late.
But
I think that I know what you're talking about between the tackles, running backs, and stuff like that.
They
but
got better this week.
yeah, 100%. But I just think that Trevor's finding these his vision is improving.
Right.
You know, and him using his feet, him being able to throw the ball in the tight spaces, that also helps the run game as well. And it's just been, I like what Trevor is doing, and I like the run game right now. I do think ETN is going to get back to it this week, though. I'm with you.
I agree.
That's a good one. Let's go to another stock up. So who's another player that you had as a stock up in that game?
I'm going to go with Jacoby Myers.
Okay.
Jacoby Myers, I mean, like, the addition he has been since the trade deadline has been remarkable.
Incredible.
I mean, like,
Incredible.
if there was an MVP for this team, it may be outside of Trevor. It has to be Jacoby Myers. He's been amazing this year. I mean, the catches he was making on the sidelines, that big conversion when Trevor got hit in the mouth.
He only had 39 receiving. I
But
went
they were
back, but he
goodness.
had some great 39 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are some exciting
That was
39
the best
yards.
39-yard game I've ever seen by wide receiver.
That's exactly how it was against that Broncos game. I think he had like under 40 in that game too, but like it was catches before halftime. We picked up those big first downs and had that field goal to go into halftime 17-10. So Myers has been Mr. Reliable for sure.
100%.
He had that nice catch over the middle, if you remember, too, where he had to kind of reach back. I thought Trevor he had a good game, I thought. Not his greatest game, but I thought he was a little inaccurate on some passes. I think that Jacoby one saved him across the middle. That one on 3rd and 20 or whatever, he got 19 yards, and then they didn't get it on the 4th. But yeah, Jacoby's a really good one. For me, I'm going to go ETN. Just kind of circling back to what we're talking about, the run game. I did think, I think he had like 70-plus yards in this game. 76, something like that. It's not exactly where I want it right now, in between the tackles, but I do think him and the offensive line were able to run it better this week against a notoriously good, run defense.
100%.
But that I give it to ETN. Who's your other stock up?
My second stock up was going to Cam Little.
Hell yes.
Cam Little has been, super consistent as of late. No matter the distance, no matter the time, no matter the position on the field, he's been knocking them down, bro. Like back to back to back. I don't know how many he's hit in a row, but he hasn't missed in a long time.
I was just going to ask, when was the last time he missed a field goal?
I don't remember.
Was it when we were getting on him?
Yep. That was a while back.
I don't remember what game that was.
I think we had J-Paw and Wig on the show at that point.
Yeah.
I think that's when we were getting on him.
It had to be before the bye week.
Yeah, it was.
I want to say, It's been a minute.
It's been a minute since he's missed, and we haven't really needed him much because we've been scoring touchdowns. Don't get me wrong, but
he came in clutch in that game.
100%.
In the fourth quarter when you needed him. Like, I don't think anybody has any worry about Cam Little in the playoffs nailing big important kicks at all.
Right.
I got a lot of confidence in him. So Cam Little's a really good one too.
He's dope.
Did I get my second one? I don't remember.
Yeah, you said ETN.
ET.
Yeah.
Third stock up.
I'm going out of left field with this one. I'm
All
gonna go with our backup center.
Okay.
John
Yeah,
Mannheim.
Mannheim,
Yeah. I mean, like stepping in. I think I saw the PFF chart of like pressures allowed. I think he was at the bottom again.
Yep.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Nice.
He played great in his role. I want to see what his role looks like next year. With Hainsey still being around more than likely, but I mean, stepping in to fill more shoes off a banged up offensive line, he played big.
100%.
Yeah, I think our offensive line is very similar to our secondary. I've said this a couple times this year. I think we're not the most talented group. We're not going to make a ton of Pro Bowls, but I think we just have a lot of versatility and a lot of depth.
Yeah.
And I don't think we really ever get concerned when a guy goes out.
Yeah.
Anton Harrison was sick in this game.
Yeah.
Not Walker Little. Yeah, Walker Little was playing right guard for Macari, and Jonah stepped in for Hainsey. So really, your whole right half of your line was kind of iffy this game.
That depth,
and they played all right.
Wow.
Yep.
It's that next man up mentality, man, and the attitude that everybody
The whole
plays
team.
with.
Yeah.
You could tell that Liam has coached everyone to feel like they belong in whatever position that they play. Like you could start right now, you could start tomorrow, you could have started yesterday.
Yeah.
And everybody's ready to go in and actually play. That the lights don't seem too bright for anybody right now, but we're gonna see going into the playoffs, man. That's gonna be exciting.
100%.
Yeah.
I have a kind of controversial one. I don't really think it's controversial. But I think Trevor played a great game.
I do too.
I don't think he. He gave a turnover in the red zone.
Yeah.
We didn't. I think we had 3 in the red zone. I think we had 3 turnovers when it came to like the fourth and
I guess
to go.
on
downs. Turnover on down. So, but I thought he played a good game. He didn't have any throwing touchdowns, but I thought he was moving the ball well. Obviously, he used his legs well enough to score twice.
100%.
I like seeing Trevor just at least playing with confidence. I don't really think there was a dip necessarily. I thought he had an awful throw. In the red zone. I think he's obviously trying to go back shoulder.
Yeah.
But
I really just think he misread. I just really think he misread the coverage. I don't know if he saw.
Misthrow,
Sure, it could have been just been a misthrow, but I think trying to throw a back shoulder on a wide body linebacker, you're not gonna have as much space if it was a DB. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just my.
I thought it was just a great play by Pratt. Honestly, I mean, it was a throw I like to see. Yeah. I'm not mad at the throw. Maybe if it was a bigger receiver, I saw the Parker, then it'd be, like Tim Patrick or BTJ.
Yeah, right.
But regardless, though, like I'm not mad. I thought he played great. I mean, these are the games we talked about of stacking consistency. Even if he's not playing like
lights out,
like he's making the big time throws. Like he said, he got beat up that game.
He did.
He was taking some tough shots.
He
delivered
a lot more pressure.
Time again, had an over 60% completion percentage. Had a solid QBR and whatnot. He played good football.
Yeah, for what he was asked to do, I thought he played really good.
I thought he did too.
Last stock up for you. You got anybody specific?
Oh, Anton Harrison. Yeah, that was my last stock up. Playing sick and still not really giving up much pressure. Sure, I think he lost on a couple of them, but overall, like playing sick isn't easy, especially in the NFL.
Yeah,
you're a sitting target at that point, and he still kind of stood tall and still played a really decent game in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Stock downs. I can start us off. So I know I already talked about the turnovers in the red zone. So I'm going to kind of skip that one, but I think that was probably the most
most stock down.
I do think in general, the offensive line scared me a little bit in this game.
Agreed.
They did.
Going into the playoffs, I'm thinking, we have a average offensive line talent-wise that's been playing really up and down throughout the season. I thought we found our groove since, Cole Van Lanen's played left tackle. I know we had a couple guys out too, and, it's tough. I think the offensive line, not being able to run the ball dominantly against the Colts, that kind of concerned me a little bit, but what really concerned me was the pass rush. They gave up a lot of pressure, and I thought Trevor was he was getting hit way too much versus that defense. They don't really have a great pass rush at all.
No.
And Trevor was getting hit pretty consistently.
Facts.
What's everybody else kind of think about the offensive line?
I just think when we get healthy, we'll be fine. Like that's how I see it. But like,
do we know if we're gonna get healthy in the playoffs?
Well, Robert Hainsey, he practiced today. He was limited, but he practiced. Macari did not.
Okay. What's Macari have? Anybody know? I know
What's his
Hainsey,
injury?
Hainsey has a groin.
injury.
I think McCarr has a back injury.
Back injury. Yep.
It's been bothering him all year.
Yeah.
Would you, because he's struggled at times this year too, I think he's been better in the run game. Would you rather McCarry or Walker Little at right guard going into the playoffs? I'm just
Now
asking.
you know the answer to that.
Listen, I don't think it's what did I say? I don't think it's crazy to think Walker Little might play better. I will say this: if you look at the games, McCarry got beat really bad in at home against Seattle.
Sure.
When they're running stunts, like anytime we've run into teams that love that TE stunt, like we get killed. They ran a little bit of those games in this game. But yeah, you all like McCarry better?
Yeah, I like McCarry better. I do. I just like
Milam hasn't gotten minutes or not minutes. Snaps. Think basketball,
right. I think McCarry. I just like Walker Little as a swing tackle. I
Me
do.
too.
I think that's where he's going to be the most effective in jumbo sets and different personnels. But I don't know if he's a starter on this line, to be honest with you.
I don't disagree with you. I think a big conversation that some people are having is, would you move Cole Van Land to right guard and Walker Little back to left tackle? For me, it's an absolutely no.
No, not at all.
Absolutely no.
No, sir, at all.
Especially if you watch any of that Texans game, he gave up, I think, 9 sacks this year at left tackle, and he hasn't played left tackle in a minute.
Oh my god!
So not to dump on Walker Little.
Yeah, not a dump on him,
but
to dump on him? That's crazy.
But if we had to, it wouldn't be that hard.
he gave up the most pressures this week again.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah, at right guard.
Yeah,
and I don't. What if Jeffrey Simmons lines up over him this week?
So
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I don't.
I feel you. All right. Sorry, Walker.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
More stock down.
Another stock down. Anybody else have another stock down?
I have Devon Hamilton, actually.
Okay.
In the run game, he was getting bullied, and especially in the first half. And I love Devon Hamilton, 100%. He's a dog to me. But like that first half, Jonathan Taylor was running it right at his teeth, and he couldn't do anything. I feel like most of the 70 yards that Jonathan Taylor got were right between the guard and the tackle spot, like right in that C gap.
Yeah.
I'm over here like
BC gap.
BC gap. Yeah, I feel like.
Keep going. No, I was just gonna say real quick because it's been a concern of ours too because we've been giving it up. I said this about my red flags going into the playoffs. Like the run defense, even though it's number one, it's been giving up stuff against Titans early on in that game. The Jets could run on us a little bit too much. In this game, they ran on us a little bit too much. Kind of dink and dunk down the field too, but we got to tighten up a little bit.
Just a little bit. We got to tighten up a little bit in terms of like, there's just one or two plays that just should not happen. There's those 7 to 8 yard gains that, because if we go into the playoffs, and I'm sure we'll talk a little playoffs here and there, but we go into the playoffs and play James Cook.
I was just gonna say, Buffalo will kill you and take advantage of that.
Buffalo will kill you, like you know what I'm saying. And I don't want to see that. I don't want Devon Hamilton to be in no man's land trying to get back, and he's already behind you. Like I don't. Those type of things just can't happen. And I just, for that first half at the bare minimum, he has to play a little bit better than that. He has to get off to a better start.
So, not that I've watched the replay of the game, but I didn't look at Devon the whole game. And what I've seen in other games, I have seen him starting to get doubled more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know, especially in this game, I don't know specifically if
there was a lot of one-on-ones that he lost.
Okay.
It was a lot of one-on-ones that he lost.
He was getting pushed around a bit.
Yeah, he got pushed around just a little bit. Like I love him, but he didn't do as well as I.
It is just something to keep in mind.
Sure,
I mean, we have the number one rush defense, but it's something to keep in mind that we have given up a little bit inconsistent throughout the last few games.
Yeah.
Another stock down. You have another one?
Yeah, before I get my stock down, I want to continue on the run defense.
Yeah.
I've noticed a trend, maybe in this game primarily. The game plan was something that I haven't seen of opposing offense do in a long time, is to keep our offense off the field.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good
They are,
point.
and that's going to pay big time come playoff time, especially facing Buffalo Bills. They're going to try to play ball control.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to get too hard on our defense because They do a really good job of stopping the run. As long as we don't get gashed, you know what I'm saying? Like we're
and we
fine.
haven't been super. We got gassed at Denver.
Because that RJ Harvey,
But
it was
those
weird. It was a weird
explosive
situation when it
plays.
happened, but
I think it's been more explosive plays in Denver. Like last season or last few seasons, we've seen the team just consistently
Yes,
5,
yeah.
6,
and that's why I'm giving
10,
grace. That's why I'm giving grace to Devon Hamilton.
Yeah, so
Right.
we're not there right now.
Yeah.
It's one of those every series or every other series.
Yeah.
So we're nitpicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course,
But I
of
think
course.
I think that is something we do need to tighten up. The Buffalo Bills are the second. I think this is right. So Seattle runs the ball. Not attempts. They have the most rush attempts in the league this year. Buffalo's right behind them.
Cool.
So
Works
most
for
likely
us.
we will play Buffalo. And if what you guys are saying about the keep away against our offense, like
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
it
gonna
is something to keep in mind.
You're gonna try to control that clock. Time of possession is gonna be huge.
Yeah.
And that makes me excited to see BTJ actually come alive downfield.
Yes.
And I know we're talking playoffs right now. We're gonna finish what we're doing, but like I'm thinking about all of the things now. Like they give up a lot of rushing yards as well. Like I see.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not
ETN
worried about
plays.
Buffalo's defense.
Yeah, I'm not either. It might be a shootout.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
whoever has the ball last type thing. you
Yeah.
know, so
But my stock down.
Yeah,
I
go
do
for
have
it.
one. You
There
just
you
mentioned him. It's Brian Thomas Jr., man.
okay.
I'm not giving up, but it's becoming a point where it's kind of like Once Upon a Time with Trevor.
Yeah.
When he draws back, you're like, oh.
When it's
Now-
thrown his way, you're like,
I'm like, oh my God, just please catch the football. He's double catching. I think the wrist injury, I don't know if you guys been hearing about that.
Yeah.
I think it may be a true thing. See how that goes in the offseason. But like he has to figure out how to be tougher at the point of catch.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
he is still struggling with that because he had some key drops this past game.
Yeah.
Could have had a lot more yardage. And Liam is starting to feed him more. He has to be available, be ready. And I just hope that he can continue to thrive off this. And I think he'll come in the playoffs. We'll keep talking about that. But this is a good game come Titans game to really bounce back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I
I thought BT was another stock down-ish. I do agree though, like kind of what you're saying at first. Like I think he's the biggest X factor on this team.
Absolutely.
I said this on Twitter. I think UCF said something this week on Twitter where he's like, our long-term picture, Brian Thomas Jr., is he going to be involved in the offense or on the team? And my biggest thing was, think about it this way. Jacoby Myers raises the floor. If he's the floor to this team, Brian Thomas Jr. is the ceiling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you get Brian Thomas Jr. playing like he did last year or even close, I'm telling you this much, we're minimum an AFC championship game.
100%.
All right?
100%.
Is he there now? No, I think he's probably like 50% of what he could be.
100%.
But in this game, I do think the double catching, does anybody remember that last year? Just off the top of your head?
Not really. I don't know where he was doing that. He was
So
attacking
maybe-
the football. He was, like he said, that wrist injury might be
It might be an issue.
Might be an issue for real. But I don't know why they don't say anything. I don't understand. Like he
How do
should
you
be in practice like limited, or it's not on the injury report. It's not something that they talk about often.
Yeah.
If it's actually bothering him, I do think that that's a conversation that does need to be had, and it just doesn't feel like it's being had
At all.
I still think, like you said, I still believe in him. I think he'll be big in the playoffs for us. But it is something to watch. Like I thought against Indy, the first Indy game, he got started again. You saw the BTJ chants inside the stadium. I thought he got back.
That was
to,
lit.
Yeah.
That
In the
was
rain,
what it
too.
should be.
In the rain.
Yep. And I
Big
think
time grabs.
even in the Jets game we went to, we watched together. I thought in that game he had a drop downfield. The other one was just pass breakup.
good.
But he did have
defense,
a big time deep ball that he should have had for like 6
Agreed.
yards, and he dropped that.
Yeah.
Are you okay with him dropping one ball a game?
I am.
One.
I am.
Yeah.
Right now,
It depends on when it happens,
well,
though.
for me also, I think this sophomore slump is just real. Like, I
Yeah.
do believe in that 100%. I think that it's way more real than we're giving it credit for. And I think that give him another year to actually see, like, okay, because even in the offseason, before the season even started, they say he didn't practice well.
Yeah,
he was
that's
not.
true.
He was not
No, in
good at
training camp,
practice.
he had one of the worst training camps I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Josh Cephas looked more like BTJ than
Yes.
BTJ looked.
Agreed.
It looked like they flipped
Yep,
roles.
agreed.
It was crazy.
And I think now he's gonna see, okay, I can't slack off in off season. I have to attack off season like I would attack the games. And I think that I really think that the sophomore slump was real. He got off to a bad start in off season, and it trickled into the regular season. So I just think that if we just give him the time to understand the mistakes and to capitalize on them moving forward, I think he'll be fine, bro.
I think it'll be fine. I think the underrated move of BTJ coming in, it helps Brian Thomas relax. Like, I think it helps BT relax and kind of sink into his own role and not have all the pressure. Because I think in training camp, one thing I saw with him is every time he had a drop, every time he had a missed assignment, he would be pissed.
Yeah, it would be
spike
heavy.
The ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
he couldn't even celebrate the good stuff he was doing.
It was practice, bro. Just like take it easy. And I think that trickled into the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about next season, but anyways.
Yeah.
Last stock down for me. I'm gonna go, dude. The refs have sucked this season. It's not even us.
Yeah,
I'm not even crying.
On
I saw a Broncos fan cry about it, since we beat them.
Yeah.
Like, it's all across the board. Every single game, the NFL needs to figure out something with the referees.
These referees
I can't tell if it's sports betting. I'm not going to say it is, but I'm not going to say it's not. Because you guys are making it way too obvious because these calls are awful.
These are some terrible calls.
Did anybody see the Josh Downs challenge?
Yes.
Where he got... I'm not even sure he got 1 foot in.
He got one in.
And they said it was 2 feet for sure.
Oh my God. I could not believe that. That was insane to me.
That was
insane
so
to me.
pissed off at that game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there's other, even I'm gonna even say this. There's calls that the Colts should have got that we had. So it goes both ways. I think the NFL referees in general, they need to be full time. They can't be part-time and come in on the weekends and do their job here. It's got to be a full-time thing. You know what I mean? You guys you're the highest paid sports league the NFL is. Figure it out.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I mean, like, I don't know, like, the refs have just been – it's just the refs, man. I mean, like, I just hope they don't come back to bite us in the butt when we really need some fair play being on the field.
Well, that's why I'm so pissed off about it, because if it costs
you can't
you a
count
playoff
on
game,
it. You can't count on it.
Can't count on it.
But I don't know.
Anyway, sorry, guys. I'm just saying.
I'm with you, though.
As long as we don't leave the game in the refs' hands,
well, that's the
we're
point.
good.
Yeah.
Because anytime you're in a game where the refs are like, you're trying to get makeup calls and whatnot, you're in a bad spot.
You're over here just throwing deep balls, hoping for a pass interference, not like Hail Mary balls. Like, I don't want to be in that position at all.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They definitely missed that holding on Britton Strange, too. I couldn't believe that. Like, that hold where we threw that, and that we needed that first down.
That zig route, I want to say.
Oh I couldn't believe it. Whatever.
Well, that kind of goes into my other one, was stupid penalties. I thought we've been really good with, not killing ourselves. I thought this game was more like the Arizona Cardinal game, more like the Las Vegas Raiders game, where we kind of played down to the competition, but most importantly, we beat ourselves more than they beat us.
Facts.
With turnovers and penalties. I almost broke my TV when Josh Hines laid on whoever it was by the Colts. I was so pissed off at him. He's been in the league forever. He's a vet. He knows he can't do that, and that's 15 yards where they weren't even close to a Hail Mary that they got. So
it wasn't 15 yards. It was a delay of game. It was a delay. The delay of games are 5 yards.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have got it. He
I
should have known
understand.
better.
I know, but like it was.
Okay. I still think I don't think Riley Leonard has the biggest arm in the league. It probably would have landed 5 yards short of the goal line.
Like, it would have been crazy if he would have converted that touchdown.
Yeah, no, it would have been horrible.
What just happened?
That would have been horrible.
It would have been that.
Yeah.
But that was another one. Anybody else have a stock down?
I
think
don't
there's
know.
one more. But does anybody else have it?
Special teams, 100%.
Yes,
they gave up some big returns.
Doolin was losing his mind.
Man, he was going crazy, and it's the only reason why they were scoring. It's literally the only reason why they were scoring.
Multiple times, I was screaming at the TV, "Kick it out of the end zone!"
Yes, I was saying the same thing. We were saying the same thing. It's like, yo, because Liam calls that. Yeah. Liam is like, hey, either kick it to him or don't. Like DK, you don't kick it to DK. We kick it out of the end zone. You didn't kick it to the guy from the Jets. You don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's certain plays you're just not. And hey, next year we're not kicking to you. You can get all of that return stuff out of your head. We're not kicking it to you next year.
For sure.
But the special teams got gashed, and that was crazy.
Yeah, but I was gonna say stock down with special teams in general, but I did kind of change it a little bit because Cam Little played well.
No, Cam Little played wonderful.
I thought Logan Cook had a nice punt or two towards in clutch time when you needed it. Rayon Lane I think made a nice play down there.
He
too.
did.
So
Wow.
it's
Rayon Lane made a
Special
great
teams
play.
ace
No,
right
you know what's
there.
crazy? That's your guy. Hey, that's your guy.
I think he still might get some snaps in the playoffs too at like free safety center field. But anyways, I think that's basically covers the three downs. Is anybody concerned? I'll just touch on this real quick. Anybody concerned with the way they played that game? I know it was like the Cardinals game or like the Raiders game that we talked about. Is anybody concerned that we're not, we're on this win streak, obviously, but that we didn't dominate them?
We did dominate them. Though let's not get it messed up. We did dominate them.
Yeah.
If you want to go,
if you want to,
yeah, but if you want to go in terms of yards, you want to go in terms of like plays, sacks, like all of the necessary. We did dominate, but at the end of the day, like the score just didn't reflect the domination.
Yeah.
I do think that at the end, I think that there was this back to reality moment that we had. Trevor hadn't turned the ball over in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Fumble that Jacoby Myers had. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like one of those things like, oh, we are human. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think, as Liam say, clean this shit up. And you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. And I think that we're going to get back to it here. And the Titans I'm concerned for them, to be honest with you.
This better. I really hope we get back to kind of that Jets game where it's just obvious we're so much better than these guys.
Yeah.
Because we are, obviously. But what do you think? Do you think any concern on the way that we played last week?
No. I mean, you got an emotional win in Denver last week.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
Talk on it.
It's a
This
divisional.
is going to be my point. Go
It's a
ahead.
divisional win.
Yeah.
Divisional games are tough no matter what. Right? We understand that. And it's the any given Sunday type of league, right?
Yeah.
It can happen any moment. I was already nervous about this game coming in regardless because, like, how are we going to respond?
too.
Because the Jaguars are the old would have flopped.
Yeah.
But like Flash just said, never in that game that I feel that we're going to lose. That we were dominating, even down 10-0. Like, they got 7 points off the strength of us turning the ball over. We were
Exactly.
driving out the field effortlessly. And like you said before, they were getting positive field position because of kickoff returns.
Yep.
Right.
So once we clean that up in that second half that we've been doing all year, we started stomping on the next. I will say, though, if you're a Florida Gator fan watching out there, it's a coach we used to have by the name of Jim McElwain.
Yeah.
He said, even the ugly babies get brought home too.
That's a good one.
So that was
That's
a
funny.
moment where the
That's
ugly baby got brought home, and I'm okay with it. And like Liam says every time, 12 wins, man. It's hard in this league. You got to love it. So
Hey, and like Liam said, we're not apologizing for
not
wins.
apologizing
We're not
how we win,
apologizing
man.
for
Not
wins.
apologizing at all.
This
like-
game went exactly the way I thought it would be. I thought we'd play ugly and win ugly. But we played, I thought, what you said. I thought we still dominated, but, we just, in the red zone, we should have won by probably another 14
Yeah,
points.
we
but
should have won
didn't.
by another 14 points, 100%.
But to your point, though, I agree with you because what I was going to say is, I was going to finish with this is the Broncos game, usually when you have these high highs and these emotional games, I was talking to Brent Martineau at Strings in Jack's Beach the other day, and I was like, he was talking to me about how tired and like it was a great win, but everybody in the locker room was dead.
Yeah. Parker Washington
exhausted.
said the same thing. He was tired as hell.
Just tired. Trying to run that 60-yarder. Yeah. I
And
remember.
what happened when we played the Chiefs game when we won that at home?
Man, we got
Go.
smashed.
We got
We got
dominated by the
smashed.
Seahawks.
Oh my god.
That's why that was my other point where I was
Yeah.
like, I don't feel great about this game against the Colts, but we pulled it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving forward, I do want to touch a little bit on the Texans. They played the Chargers. Did either of you guys get the chance to watch the game?
I did.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I did.
Dominating like they've been doing all year. I mean, it's not pretty on offense, but defensively, I gotta give my respect, man. Like, and I know this Chargers team is not good. Like, they got a banged up offensive line. Herbert is not looking good right now, but I mean, like, they just dominated, man, creating chaos.
I'm shocked the Chargers made it to the playoffs and have as many wins as they do. Justin Herbert
Agreed.
does deserve a lot of credit for that.
Yeah.
He does.
Because the offensive line, we saw it when we played them, was awful.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
And when they played Houston, I was like, oh no.
We were down
so-
14-0 like in the first 30 seconds, it felt like.
That was my biggest takeaway because I saw that. I was driving and me and my girl went to dinner and I was watching that and I saw something that I thought of is they scored 14 points in the first 2 drives.
Yeah.
They scored how many points?
Not much.
They scored
3?
6 points,
6?
Yeah.
and their defense dominated the whole game.
I-
Does that make sense to you?
Hold on. I'm late. Are you guys Cool.
Go
Done.
ahead.
You guys done saying positive things? You guys done saying positive things? Because I think that shit's sweet.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Texans at all. I've never had that. They were the Colts to me.
No. Stop.
No. Hey,
Stop.
hold on. Wait.
Stop.
Wait.
They are not the Colts.
They are the Colts
All
in
right.
the sense of, okay, they have a better defense than the Colts, but that's it. That's
You think? They're number one defense in the league.
Dude, that defense is good. That defense is
great.
You can give them great, but I think that their quarterback play puts them in such scenarios and such disadvantageous positions. He puts the ball in turnover worthy situations a lot. A lot of the touchdowns that they scored was on broken coverages against the Chargers. Somebody was supposed to have that coverage downfield and they blew it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in it. I don't believe that they're going to get to the AFC Championship, which that could be your, you know what I'm saying, your pick for, but I don't believe it. I think they might get bounced out first round. I do. With C.J. Stroud being at the quarterback position, with C.J. Stroud at the helm, I never believed in C.J. Stroud, and I still don't.
First round's crazy. I think they'll end up playing the winner of the North. It looks like
Yeah, Steelers or Ravens.
Steelers, the Ravens.
Maybe not.
I
Maybe they don't get
Maybe they do get on.
I think they smoke them. But their offense isn't good. It's not.
They have Nico Collins.
I will say it's not bad. It's not atrocious, but I think their play calling is probably one of the worst in the league. I think their offense coordinator should have got fired mid-season.
Yeah, low key.
They have Nico. I don't mind CJ Stroud. I think he's a good player. He doesn't have.
He's not bad.
His line's been playing a little bit better. It's not clicking. I don't know what it is about them because they do have weapons on the outside. I like Higgins. I like Noel. I like the two rookie receivers they have.
Mm-hmm.
Nico Collins is borderline all pro, I think.
Yeah.
If you really get close to it.
Mm-hmm. He's a Pro Bowler.
So, I don't mind their offense. It hasn't been clicking. It's kind of, what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Philadelphia right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Eagles on defense are pretty good, are really good. I think, obviously, Texans are better, but their offense reminds me. It's you got names, but you're not making plays.
Yeah.
And I can't figure it out. And I think it's the play calling and the coaching on that side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's my takeaway from the Texans.
I got it.
Do I want to play them? I think we still ended up
them. Oh, my God.
either
I would love
going.
to play them.
I would too.
We either go
We own one.
to Denver or we're going to host them in the AFC Championship. That's just my opinion.
I'll
Either
say
way,
this.
I'm good either way.
I do have a bit of fear because anytime a team has your number, it's like the Bears and the Packers, right? The Bears overcame their Packer demons this year. We got to do that for us, right, with the Texans. Their defense is out of this world. But I will say,
the first game.
We did. But that second game, it was just what the hell? But
we dominated that. They've only beat us one quarter out of 8.
This is my point.
They did.
They've only beat us one quarter out of 8.
Right.
I never thought it was that.
And we were
right.
throwing Austin Trammell.
Yeah.
This is what three
We were throwing at Austin
we
Trammell.
put up 29 points with 3 Dale, Jacoby Myers,
You're right.
Austin Trammell, and I think some other guys
You're right.
BTJ, who probably wasn't doing much in that game either.
No
And
Parker.
No Parker was in that game. No Strange.
No Strange.
Yeah,
That's
Strange
what it was.
wasn't in that game.
Got you. No Strange.
I'll say this, right? I mean, with Stroud, I don't think he's consistent at all right now, but I would show grace because we've seen it with our quarterback, and even though they're a rival, I got to look at it with more of an open lens. Quarterbacks that got to get developed in this league.
Agreed.
He's not getting developed the right way. It's
I
quite
agree.
obvious, right?
Yeah.
I
He's in
agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just not showing grace to anybody but us.
Oh yeah, for sure. I 100% agree.
I'm with you though.
But-
I think CJ Stroud is a good player.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's in the right situation.
it's not processing right now.
Yeah.
Nor is he mobile, so he's kind of just sitting duck at times.
But he was mobile at some point.
He was. He was.
He can move enough, but he's not. Trevor.
Could be the
happened to
concussion
that?
thing too.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So
That's
you
fair.
know,
Yeah, that's
scared to
fair.
take a few hits, but
Yeah, I
Nah.
can see that.
I want the
can see
rematch though for sure.
No,
Me too.
100%.
Wherever it comes, I want it in the first round. But I think it looks like the only way we can do it is if they upset Denver. If they go to Denver and beat the Broncos. So
And one last thing, I wouldn't be surprised if they do face the Ravens with the Lamar Jackson they lose. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens beat them.
I'd be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't.
I'd be
'Cause
surprised.
They're at home. Lamar, that offense, Derrick Henry,
Derrick
the ball.
Henry,
Their
yeah.
defense plays better at home, and if they can just get up at least one score on the Texans, I mean, can the Texans score?
Can the Texans score with them? If they
And
start,
that Ravens defense has turned the corner a little bit.
They've gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
So-
Can the Texans score with the Ravens? I don't think they can.
Yeah, they'll
I
beat
don't
the
think
Steelers
they
though,
can.
but not the Ravens.
No,
Yeah.
they won't beat the Ravens. They might be but also we got Miami scoring. Oh damn, he's running that thing.
He's
Julian saying, I'm sorry.
He is out of there.
I'm
He
sorry.
is out of there.
Sorry.
Miami and Ohio State are playing right now.
I think Miami scored against Ohio State.
Pick
It was
six.
a pick six.
Yes.
Oh, pick
that's why.
six?
That's why it happened that way. It was a pick
Damn.
six. Hey,
All right.
The Florida teams this year, man. Hey,
I thought we would have such a good season. I thought Lagway was going to be the Heisman. I thought FSU.
we got a
beat
basketball chip,
Alabama.
man.
I thought Ball was gonna have so many yards this year.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, let's go forward. So Titans. Let's got the Titans coming up. What are we thinking about the Titans? I think obviously we should dominate them. We also said the same thing about the Colts, but I do think
Colts are a better team than the
home,
Titans.
we need to win it to stay ahead of Houston, to win the division. It's just a little bit more to get up for in this game, I think.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about the game? Is there anything that you want to? It's kind of almost like a practice. If you really think about it, it's almost like a scrimmage. Like, what do you want to get better? What do you want to get better at before we get into the playoffs? How are we feeling?
Let's get back to running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to running the ball consistently. I would love to see another ETN 100-yard game. I would love to see it.
I think it's important.
I think it's important to hit him between the tackles, and also how they got started with running the ball when they played us the first time. I don't want to see that this time because they're going to try it again.
Right.
So I want to stop the run immediately, put the game in Cam Ward's hands, have him make some turnovers, and let's dominate for the rest of the. We should flick them like a booger. I'm not gonna lie to you. They should be a booger. We should flick them across the room.
Most importantly, why we should have flicked them like a booger, because their season's over with.
Their season's over.
They're already unpacking the locker rooms, getting ready to go to Cancun right now. So I would say they played tough the first quarter, but by the time halftime comes, they're laying down, man. We should be able to put up yardage.
They should be shaking hands. They should be tapping each other on the helmets, man. You guys go win it all, man. By the second half, man.
Exactly,
it should be,
Yeah.
I will say this: I think they're playing more. They're playing better recently, or at least harder. It looks like. They did lose to the Saints last week, and they gave up enough. Did they win or they?
No, they lost.
They lost. Saints
but they
been on
lost
a
a
run,
close.
too.
They lost a close game. I think that was it.
I think they've been playing better.
They have been. Cam
but
Ward's been playing better too.
But that game that they lost, that was backbreaking for them. They lost with 29-26 or something like that. They played a really hard game and they lost it. And I think that at the end, I think that it's just kind of well, bro, we can't even win the closer ones when we're close.
Yeah.
Man, they're going to lay down in front of us, man.
I will say this as well. I think about when the Jags played the Colts. I think when we upset them.
2021, Trevor's rookie of the year.
Yeah, when we won at the end. As much as we have incentive to beat them, they're still our rivals. I think Houston's more of a
Houston's
arch
more of a rival right now.
Number one rival right now. But I think
I'm with you.
Tennessee's still there. They're still bad blood. I think they still are going to get up for this game because they know how important it is to us.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons against Walker Little doesn't really make me feel great.
My stomach just hurt.
Sweat's good, so maybe running the ball is not going to be. Again, I would like to see ETN get the 100 yards, just for peace of mind. But it's going to be tough.
Peace of mind.
I do want to see number one be able to run the ball at will. We'll see if that happens. Number two is definitely get Cam Ward on the ground multiple times. I want to see Josh Hines-Allen, Trayvon, Eric Armstead.
I want to see them boys dancing in the backfield.
Yeah, I want to see him hitting him almost every other play. Because I don't think their offensive line's that good, and I think just for our confidence of our defense, and I think that's where our turnover is going to come from too.
We get that confidence rolling into the playoffs. It'll be beautiful. They should be a tune-up game. We should treat it like such. This should not be a dogfight. I don't want to see a dogfight.
Put them away early.
Come on. I want the starters to be pulled out by third quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We should be up 3 to 4 possessions and pull everyone out, get them ready for, you know what I'm saying, the next thing, which is the playoffs, and let's Let's put it away early.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I
Let's get
agree.
him out
Stay healthy, most importantly.
100%.
Let's get on too.
To counter your thing about how we did the Colts a few years back, the only one I would say is that we're at home.
Yeah.
We're not on the road in Tennessee, so that bodes well for us. Like I said, I think they're going to lay down. I want to see Trevor go for 4,000 yards and passing from a season standpoint.
Yeah.
I want him to get 30 passing touchdowns. I want to stat pad a little bit this game.
Yeah.
Build some confidence, be able to run the ball effectively, and get turnovers and sacks. I think Josh Hines-Allen, he averaged at least 1.5 sacks when he plays against the Titans.
Yep.
So this should be a game where he gets to 10 sacks. Maybe he's at 8 right now, and Trayvon should get it as well. So this should be a game we put up 30-plus points and win comfortably and start us sitting in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Hat and T-shirt game, baby.
Hat and T-shirt
Hat
game.
and T-shirt
Hat and
game.
T-shirt
We
game.
win.
Everybody
we
say hat and
clinch.
T-shirt.
We win the division.
Yeah.
AFC South champs. I don't know. Do you remember what your record prediction was going into the season?
I had us at 12 wins.
Really?
I
Do you
did.
know?
Yeah.
We had
had
high
a
hopes.
pregame
high
show.
Glad y'all didn't have me on here, boy, because I would have been the bear bad news.
I had us at 12 wins. I remember us going through the thing. I had us at 12.
I think you were at 13.
You think I was at 13?
I'm gonna go back to the tweet and I'll retweet it after. I think you. I think
I
you're
got
at
it.
13. And
Come
because the reason I think that is because when we were going through, I was like, oh, we're 8 and 9, 9 and 8, and then all of a sudden I jumped to 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's way too much. And then you said, I think you did 13. I'm like, that's definitely too much. We're not getting anywhere close to that. So I think out of everybody, it was Jamal St. Cyr, me, you,
Brett.
and then Brett.
Yeah.
I think you were the only one that had 13.
Hey, come on. Come on, man. Hey, listen, I saw it. I felt the energy, man.
I will
felt
say
it.
this. After the Texans collapse,
Yeah.
we
oh,
were
my God.
fucking thinking the season's over.
We were off of it.
Say we
I don't know
all
about
did.
that.
Everyone did, man.
Man, I didn't know what we were going to do at that point.
I'm not gonna hold you though. My win total coming into this year was like 6.
Oh, really?
6 to 7, man.
So I think every year,
no exaggeration.
I think every year my standard for every team. I mean, you got to be realistic too with what you got.
Yeah.
But I thought my standard is not like a winning season. So 9 and 8. If it was 8 and 9 and they were showing signs of improvement, I'd be okay. But
they're turning up in here.
Yeah, Miami's losing their mind
What's
right
the
now.
score right now?
14-0. They're
14-0.
dominating. They're
Damn.
dominating right now.
It's getting crazy in
All
here right
right.
now. It's getting crazy.
get down the strings.
Yeah, get down the strings. Let's give our score predictions and
my fault.
and our players of the game. I'm gonna go first. Score prediction.
Don't do it.
I got you.
Don't do it
I
again.
got you. 56-3. Jags. My player of the game is gonna be the Prince who was promised.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence, and my defensive player of the game will be. Let's go left field. Let's go Dennis Gardeck for a sack and a pick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I love it. I
I like
love it. What do you think? What's your prediction? So offensive player first, and then defensive player,
Okay.
and then score.
So offensive player, I got Trevor.
Okay.
I think he gets those 4 touchdowns, gets the 4,000 yards passing for the season.
Let's go.
30 touchdowns, less than what? His thing is at 12 interceptions right now. That'll be remarkable.
Yeah.
Right. Defense, I'm gonna go with Devin Lloyd. I think he grabs another pick to close out this year. Maybe a
Nice.
pick 6. Really get the
Nice.
bank rocking, right?
Yeah, that'd be
Let's
sick.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
think Devin Lloyd gets the pick this year, on the close out the season. And also, score prediction, we almost put up 50 against the Jets.
I said we was gonna score 70.
We didn't let's preface this. We didn't score enough against them the first time.
Yeah.
No.
We
No.
crushed them yards wise.
Yeah.
But we didn't finish him like we should have.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to say, since I know, I think they will lay down after that second half. I'm going to say 38-10.
nice.
30.
not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Maybe 42-10, but 38-10.
Nice.
For me, my offensive player of the game, I'm gonna try to not fall real quick.
Oh, yes, sir.
Trevor.
Shout out Tay. Tay was actually
Yeah,
in
that's
here
Tay
watching.
was in here.
Shout out
to
Tay.
yeah.
Yeah, he was in here watching.
Oh, Tay.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't
Yeah.
know if you're still in here, bud, but go to 8103 for the T-shirt.
Yes, sir.
But
You need a free one, bro.
I know. He wasn't in there today, so I didn't get a chance to ask him. But anyways, Trevor's going to have a great game. He's going to pad his stats. He's going to win comeback player of the year. Kind of like what we predicted in the preseason. And yeah, I'm really happy for Trevor this year. I think he continues that and just stays hot going into the playoffs.
100%.
Defense is a little bit different for me. Josh Hines-Allen's going to have a great game.
Yeah, agreed.
And I think what we talked about a handful of times already, but again, one more time, the defensive line going forward, and hopefully we get Strigo and
Strigo practice today.
and BJ Green.
Beautiful.
Just I want waves and waves and waves of pass rush in this game.
Yeah.
And going into the playoffs too. So I think Josh Hines Allen gets a couple more sacks in this game.
Yeah.
Score wise, I do have it a little bit lower. I do think we dominate them, but I think it's going to be closer to like. I don't think we get in the 40s. I think it's going to be closer to like. We're definitely going to score 30 though. So I'm going to say
50.
30 to 3.
No touchdown.
I love it.
We're going to get like
They
a
put up
pick,
3 last time.
pick 6, strip sack.
Strumble.
I think our defense in this game is going to surprise people and be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're not just a scoring team.
Yeah.
Their defense is pretty good too.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
So that's my prediction.
Another just for information's sake, full practice today. Bashal Tootin.
Let's go.
Bashal
Okay,
Tootin.
love
Full
that.
practice today.
Love that.
I think it's going to be like the third cast we've seen this year.
Yeah.
I don't know
third
how you
club.
break your finger, have surgery on it, and then 2 weeks later you're playing.
right back in it. Full practice. That's crazy.
I mean, I guess you could do like a single cast, like you never seen like the splints. But how are you going to carry the
Carry
football?
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Like,
it was his left hand, right? Or
Yeah,
was it
but I
right?
would like
But
him
still,
to
though.
like.
Yeah, true.
You know what I
You're
mean?
walking like
Yeah.
that.
I don't know.
He may not see the field, honestly.
I was gonna say I don't want him on kickoff
Definitely
return.
not.
I don't want him
I
on
would
the
definitely not
kickoff
play him
return.
this week.
Like,
You don't need to play
shout
him
out
this
DJ Dallas too.
Yeah,
man.
oh my goodness.
oh my
What a
god,
addition.
man, what?
Running hard.
I'm loving DJ Dallas.
week. Hell yeah.
I'm loving it.
A little chubby though, but he running hard.
Yeah, no. You could tell that he was eating wings while he was watching the games, but he ran hard.
Ran
man.
hard.
I like the guy for real.
Well, I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for having me on, man.
Absolutely. We got to do it. Definitely do it again.
For sure.
Tell everybody where you're at, where they can find you, chill takes, everything. from
Yeah,
there.
Chill Takes on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You can follow me on those platforms. I thank y'all so much for having me on. This is
Absolutely.
great.
man.
This is going to be the first time, or
No.
the last time, by the way.
No,
Absolutely, man. I love to
Will
be
be the
able
first
to
time.
network in the Jaguar community. So this is beautiful to see.
Like
And
that.
also one last thing, to go 4-0 in the Prowlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Yes. Are you gonna be at the game?
Probably not.
Ah.
I'll make it to the playoff game though.
Nice,
but
nice.
not this game.
Pack the bank, but
Pack the bank,
I
baby.
also won't be there. I don't think.
Oh my god. Pack the bank, but you guys
We'll
won't be there.
I wish I was.
Hey,
I wish I
listen,
was.
I'll be there. You guys see me, man. Come up, show love, man. It's gonna be great, man. Jungle Beat signing out, y'all.
Wait, real
Oh,
quick.
no
I
sign
did
up?
forget to mention this. We're not. I'm not going to the Titans game. However, for the playoffs, Happy Hour Sports, we are giving away free playoff tickets for the wild card.
Okay, now.
So very important. Just listen close. If you go on my Twitter, you'll see the contest rules. But I will just let you know this. Number one, all you have to do is subscribe to us on YouTube. That's the number one thing. We're trying to get over 1,000 subscribers. We're at like roughly close to 500 right now.
Yep.
We need to get to 1,000.
Yep.
That's going to be by the playoff game. So if you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and then DM us on Instagram with your username on YouTube. That way we can find you. We know what's what.
Yep.
So if you want wild card tickets, we got 2 of them for you. Subscribe.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta clip that and post that.
We'll clip that. We'll send it out to you guys.
We'll send it out
but
to you guys.
Super important. It would help us out, make more content like this. So appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe. We'll do a nice little Duval and get out of here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Duval.